Hi, welcome to Denzel's World. In today's episode, I want to show you what I get up to this weekend, and basically most weekends. My weekend may seem a little bit boring, but I purchased an NBA League Pass, and well, that's what I do when I get the chance to watch some. Now, this is not my favorite team, so I'm just watching a random game. It's the next day, and now my favorite team is playing. Oh, and yeah, this is not my house. This is a hotel I'm staying in. This is better than I expected it to be. And I have this all to myself. Assuming this is my room. What? Oh. I need a key. Now, like most Christopher Nolan films, this vlog most likely has been edited with a non-conventional timeline, just so that you're aware. And hey, speaking about movies, kind of exciting news, I've been spending, well, today and time before today on writing a script for a film that I'd love to one day direct. What's the film about? Well, the only thing I can share with you, it is a love story. What? Yeah, I'm directing, or writing one. I'm not directing it yet. The stage I am at writing this script is where I'm conceptualizing what each individual scene could potentially look like in the film. So, in other words, I'm not at the part of writing what the exact dialogue could be. And when I get to that stage, I would love for the dialogue to be as realistic as possible. And it got me thinking, and part of the reason why I wanted to make this video is it made me think about the art of conversation. The one thing I hate about meeting new people, whether that's at an event or meeting a friend of a friend for the very first time, is surface level conversation. And if you watch a film, they don't include surface level conversation in a film. It's a bit more meaningful. And really, that's the art of conversation, in my opinion, is meaningful conversation. Because I believe that people are more likely to remember you. This wind. I can't tell if it's in the audio of the camera. People are more likely to remember you if the conversation is meaningful rather than surface level. Allow me to explain. It's early Sunday morning, playing some basketball, and basketball has got me thinking about conversation. Conversation is like shooting a basketball. When you shoot a basketball, it either goes in or it doesn't. The amount of practice you do before a game determines the percentage of how many shots you're going to make. Conversations can be very hit or miss. You'll either walk away from one feeling as if you've hit it off with someone, or glad the conversation is over for how bad it was. So if you want more meaningful conversations with people that you just know went well, it's going to take a bit of practice. So here's some examples of things to never say in a conversation. How's this weather we're having? No one cares. Don't say that. Tell me about yourself. Too broad, and they're going to tell you an answer that's pretty mundane, like I work a job and study a uni course. Cool. And try and be more creative than how are you? Again, super broad. Be specific of what you're trying to ask, because plain and simple questions slash statements are going to give you plain and simple answers. The type of questions I love to ask people are questions like, what are you passionate about? Then they tell me what they're passionate about. Could be just a hobby that they're passionate about. And then I follow it up with a why. It's because people much rather talk about what they're passionate about instead of something that they're not passionate about. For instance, most go-to questions that people ask when they meet someone for the first time is, oh, what do you do for work? It's super simple to ask. It is the most go-to. Sometimes I'm guilty of doing it. But a lot of the time they're not passionate about their job, because they might be working a job that's a stepping stone to what their dream career is, something that they're probably more passionate about. So you can ask that question if you're really curious about it. But really ask them, what are they passionate about? Because they will talk forever about what they're passionate about. I'm the same. I do it when I talk about my videos. Again, follow it up with a why, because it's so easy to just answer the what question with a one-word answer, but the why can go, that answer is longer than a one word, and so they want to talk about what they're passionate about. But if you never ask them, they'll never share. So give them the opportunity to share, they'll share, and most likely, if that conversation is just works, it just flows, because they actually got to share about what they're passionate about, which usually a lot of people won't ask them about, and so they feel as if you care, and they feel as you've just gained a new friend. That's what works for me, and that's what I've found. Yeah. I think this could be the end of the vlog. This is my workspace, or the job that I work. I work for my mum, if I haven't made that clear in previous vlogs. And hey, this job is boring, so I don't like it when people ask me, what do you do for work? Because I don't want to talk about this place. That's no offense to mum, I love her, I enjoy working for her, but this is not what I want to talk about. I want to be talking more about stuff like this, my videos, my vlogs, when I have a conversation with you. So if I enjoy talking about what I'm passionate about, part of the reason why I created this video was because I'm pretty sure, as I said, other people would be wanting to talk about what they're passionate about. So ask better questions when you have a conversation. That is the art of conversation.